as a civilized and indefatigable Nigerian who has been trained by this nation, who has been exposed to a lot of high-level training, both in the military, went to one of the best colleges, I cannot but say I am happy. It is not Bode George. It is the system. It is the country. Would the country be happy if we will read? I know I'm not a lawyer, but lawyers, we will read the details that will come out from the judgment, and our lawyers will interpret to us. I hope it won't be too many legal jargon. But to say I will now physically carry myself at this old age is not my party. It's a celebration of what? I pray that God will work on their minds, because prayers are more powerful than ordinary human power. So I believe in God and I believe in his miracles. A good friend of mine told me that whatever happens in life, we should just accept. But you see, as a Christian, I believe it is John chapter 8, verse 32. If you are a Christian, go and see it. Tell the truth, and the truth shall set you free. That's what that verse says. Tell the truth, and the truth shall set you free. That's what the Almighty God has told us. I want to appear there on the day of resurrection. That have you been able to do? How much of the work that I gave you did you do? I want to be able to stand up and face my Creator. That yes, sir, I made some mistakes here and there, but these are the things that I was able to do. David himself made some mistakes in his life. God forgave him and still made him one of the best kings of Israel. So we will see. If they invite me, I won't go because it's not my party. It will be party celebration. And if you had, but let me say this. Bola is not my enemy. I don't hate him as a human being. I have no right to hate anybody. When I lost my son, he wrote me a beautiful letter. But we are talking about issues that affect our nation. That's all. And if we're going to start celebrating, I hope that the judgment will be fair. We listen. All of us, we are educated. We know we're not lawyers. But we will read in between lines and decide. You remember the 12 to 3rd saga. 19 states, 12 to 3rds. You saw the dissenting judgment by Justice Esho and the other justice from Edo State then. And the main judgment by Justice Fatai Williams. Those things have gone into history. So I plead with us, not for me now, but for the younger generations coming. History is so vital. If you don't learn about your history, you are bound to make and repeat the same mistakes in the future. That's what we are all talking about. Now, I could have been sitting in my house and say, I have no interest there. Every human being is a potential politician. I'm not talking about politicians, but real politicians. Calm down and do the best.
All right. I'd like to say a very big thank you for your time. But as we wrap up, I just want to pick your brain on something. If you didn't support Atiku Abubakar for presidency, you never came out to openly endorse Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I was never seeing you supporting Mr. Peter Obi. Then who did you support for president or vote for?
Rufai, you're talking to an old man here. We have a saying in my part of the world, Obeki min kwagba. It was personal. I wasn't representing Nigeria. I wasn't representing anybody. On that day, it was me and the ballot box. So whoever I voted for remains within me. I won't. You have made your own analysis, but it is my responsibility to say, okay, maybe in my memoirs, I would exchange my details at that time so that the younger generations, whom one is mentoring them, will be able to learn. The reasons why I fell out with the young man who was our candidate was because, like we say in my part of the world, Omotoba Nokpa Niyengbe. So if a child is crying and is folding his arm, the mother won't be saying, why are you crying, why are you crying? But if he's raising her hands and say, mommy or daddy, please, please, you will carry that child. So it is just not a one-way track. But for me, at my age and my level in this party, I will not do the post-mortem analysis of our party in the marketplace. The details will be said at the appropriate time.
Thank you so much.
And I want to thank you guys too for giving me this opportunity to bear my mind. But finally, I want to plead with all members, don't destroy this party. Both you and the others should sheath their sword. At the end of the court judgment, whichever way it goes, we may still be declared the winner.
Okay.
You never know.